Hello, I'm Lofi.
I'm Jinxie.
And we are back for Game of Thrones. There's also a lot of conflict to be had.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Why aren't you in chains?
He's not my prisoner. We're allies.
You fucking traitor.
No, he just saw the reality of the situation.
You and the Pretty Crow do a lot of talking, Thurman. And when you're done talking, do you get down on your knees and suck his cock?
Someone's getting his ass kicked.
Oof. I mean, it was unfortunately the only way that was going to work.
Yeah, right?
Gather the elders and let's talk.
I'm so glad they brought him, because I think just the Night's Watch by themselves, it wouldn't have
no, it wouldn't have
happened.
worked at all.
This is about survival. This is about putting a 700-foot wall between you.
Oh, is that a giant?
Yep.
Oh, I love the
But
giants.
they killed one of the giants. I don't know how they'll...
But together, we can beat them.
Beat the White Walkers. Good luck with that. Run from them, maybe.
Well, you'll have a better chance on the other side of the wall then, won't you?
Well, they don't know that they can kill him.
Oh, yeah. You need to find more dragon glass.
Where is Mons?
Oof. He's killed. Sorry.
I put an arrow through his heart.
You have to explain.
Stannis wanted to burn him alive to send us a message. His arrow was mercy. What he did to courage.
Yeah.
To think about your children now. They'll never have children of their own if we don't band together.
Yes, listen to him.
The free folk can't stop them. The Night's Watch can't stop them. And all the Southern Kings can't stop them. Only together. All of us.
It's the only chance
And
you
even
have.
then, it may not be enough, but at least we'll give the fuckers a fight.
Ugh, I love this conflict. Oh, John, I wish we saw you more.
I know.
This is so interesting.
I think we will over time.
My ancestors would spit on me if I broke bread with a crow.
So would mine, but fuck 'em, they're dead.
Yeah, like you said, you gotta think of the future.
Yes. I think you've convinced her. Yes.
But you still have to convince the rest of them.
Keep that new life you want to give us.
They're the cannibals. Nobody wants you anyways.
As soon as you get on his ships, they're gonna slit your throats and dump your bodies to the bottom of the Shivering Sea.
Why would he waste his time even doing that? I mean, there's no way you'd be able to convince everybody.
And some might change their minds again later.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's so few of them staying there.
It's funny that they said gather the elders, but actually all the elders actually quite look young.
Well,
mostly because they
don't
die
live.
young. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're leaving too many behind.
The free folk are stubborn.
They might change their minds later, you
Yeah.
know?
They're running out of food, and there's nothing to hunt.
They'll come later.
They'll come around.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Yeah, just load up as many as you can.
Hope they make it okay.
Go with you.
I need to get the old folks on the boats. I'm right behind you,
Something's
I
gonna
promise.
go wrong.
Oh no, yeah, this is really...
And
Oh.
are the others gonna attack the ones leaving?
Yeah, maybe. She seems like a badass though, so I hope we get to see her fight and she lives.
I know.
Because this is a little dramatic for a send-off, but I'm nervous about it.
I know.
We've only seen her in one scene and I like her already. Come with us, Giant, please. Oh shit.
Oh, are they coming? Are the White Walkers coming now?
Oh no. Get on the boats, get on the boats, get on the boats.
Yeah. Oh no, please don't let them die. We've already lost so many.
Load up, John can tell. Oh no, there's so many
You
left.
gotta go. You gotta get on your boats now. Load up now.
If you can swim, start swimming. Probably too cold for that, to be honest. You'd probably freeze before you get there. Oh no, it's starting to snow.
It's not just snow though. It's
not.
them.
Oh no!
'Cause
they
you
shut the
have
ones
to.
out, yeah.
Shoot.
Go, go. Oh no!
That's not gonna hold.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh shit, they're already there.
So they won't come around, I guess, because they'll all be dead.
The rest need to get on the boats now. You're so close.
Dude, I really hope he gets stabbed through.
I'm waiting for it. I think it's gonna be a jump scare.
I'm here
I'm
for
ready.
it.
I'm ready. No time. No time.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just
There's
gonna
booking
go.
it. You just have to. There's no surviving.
Some of them might not
Oh,
make
don't
it.
tip the boats though.
Yeah, don't tip the boats. Oh shit.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Everybody's too desperate now. Oh
Oh, at least they have some dragon glass though.
no. Yeah, but not
So
enough.
definitely not enough.
Oh no, they're coming from above.
Shit.
Please let them survive. If he dies too, I'm gonna be so mad.
I know, right? Oh no! Ed is the last one.
I know. Oh god.
Oh no.
They don't feel pain really, so
Yeah.
arrows aren't gonna stop them at all. It's only delaying the inevitable.
I think they know that. I think that these
Well, yeah,
guys
they
are just
do.
trying
They're
to
the
hold
front
them off
line.
as long as
That's why they're the front
possible.
line.
Oh no, girl! Girl, get on a boat. I like you.
Gonna make it. I hope so.
Tormund.
Determined. Yeah.
I know I'm worried about him too, because he's one of the ones that managed to
Yeah.
convince the wildlings.
Get into the ship and come back for me! But you'll never know!
Yeah, just
He doesn't.
go. You don't have time to organize this. You just gotta send who you can.
My little girl's got on. They're gonna let them pass the wall even if you're not there.
You have my word. I've given orders.
Oh
Don't
no.
think you're gonna be
Yeah,
here
he has to go.
enforce those orders.
He has to go, otherwise, yeah, they won't let him through. Poor John. He has to go, and he knows it.
With me!
I don't know how this is gonna go.
I know. How many people made it to the ships? We don't know how long they were loading before this
Well,
happened.
they said they were almost done for people who were actually going. They were
Yeah.
almost loaded up. And now they've obviously got a few extra coming that weren't planning on going. But I don't know how.
Is that the outside of the...
That's the
Oh,
outside.
God.
There's so many people. What are they gonna do?
I don't know. Like, where's he even going? Like, he's just gonna try and patch it
Hold
up
it
as
off,
much as he
I
can?
guess. Yeah, I guess hold it off to make sure all the other boats can reach and come back.
Yeah, I think the girl had a really good point, though, that he's gonna be... After, we've seen what's
Well,
going
that's
on
the
with
thing
the wall.
is, I think eventually he will realize he has to go.
Yeah.
But for now,
Help hold them as long
long
as he can. The ones that die inside also become them, so it's
yeah. Well, I don't
Just-
know how long it takes for them to change.
I feel like it's exponential.
I think it takes a little bit of time.
Go, girl, go!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get on the ship. Live and get on the ship.
You know she ain't gonna make it.
She got her girls. Oh, holy
There.
crap.
I told you. I was like, there's not gonna only be one, that's for sure. Oh, he sees the house.
The dragon glass!
Oh, it's all in there. Oh no, you need to get the dragon glass.
I mean, I think some individuals took pieces, but
But the majority of it's in there.
go, 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 go.
I think they know it's there. I think that's why they attacked.
You think so? Like, they could tell?
That's it. I mean, I think they would have attacked anyways, but I feel like they somehow knew it was there.
They have enough control that I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to use the dead as spies, kind of. Because
Yeah.
we've seen them in season 1, like, lay there.
That's true.
Or coming back and stuff like that.
That's true.
Oh, Giant, come on! I hope he has it.
That's true. He was holding some. Where's the rest of them? Oh, please don't tell me they're dead.
Ed, are you in there? I mean, at least the fire would kill a lot of them. Oh! Oh no! He just puts out the fire.
Yep.
Because he's so cold. Shit, 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 shit,
I
shit.
hope the...
Find the glass, find
I
the glass.
Get the glass!
Yeah. I mean, even he knows that like it's what you need. Oh, you can only hold them off for so long, though. Oh God, Jesus!
Just shatter
Just shatter.
it. Because he's so cold, it's basically like liquid nitrogen. Like,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes! Is that it? So
Yeah,
dark.
it is. It's the bag.
What is it?
Oh.
Oh no, John! At least we know John's fast. Mm-hmm. So there's that factor.
Well, he's one of the ones who's actually gotten professional training his entire life. Not gonna work.
No.
I mean, he knows it. You just have to buy yourself
See?
time.
Ooh.
Ouch. Are you just playing with him?
Jesus Christ, this is such a good fight scene.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh, do you think it's because he's so cold? He's just like can't hold on his grip anymore. Like you know how your legs
Cold
and
and weak.
thumb or numb.
Well, he also had
Numb.
the air knocked out of him.
John, get up, John. John, get up. Move, move.
Oh, snap. He seems surprised as well.
Oh. Yes, yes.
Oh. The White Walker was not prepared for that.
Yes. You got one.
Now go get that glass and get out.
You got several more. But the others are
they
up
might
on the
retreat
ridge.
then, though.
Yeah,
They might have
after they seen that he killed one.
He's like, I must assess from here.
Oh, John, come on.
Oh no, I'm so worried for Mance.
You mean Tormund?
Tormund. Every time.
Mance is
Sorry,
already
Tormund.
dead.
I'm so worried for
Yeah,
Tormund.
yeah, me too.
And her,
Come on, come
whose
on.
name I don't even remember.
Come on. I don't remember her name either. Oh, kids.
Children. You have to. It's not them. They're not real.
Look at how they're just standing there. I think they like...
They do this on purpose to,
Yeah,
put them off
exactly.
kilter.
They're not just pure chaos. They have some manipulation tactics and stuff. Not
You have
them,
to
I
take
mean,
them out. You have
Oh,
to.
no, girl. Come on. Oh.
She couldn't. Oh.
Get up. What's that?
Did he get the glass?
Ed!
Did you get the glass?
Dragon glass.
Off the glass!
No, you have to have it. You need it.
I don't know. At this point, I think they just have to go and they're going to have to find it somewhere. You know what I mean? They have to find more somewhere.
How are you gonna stop them, though? Crap.
Just go. Just look at that.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah. And it's all right where the house is.
Don't just stand there, guys. Go.
They don't even care that they're not surviving the landing. Because they'll go back up.
Yeah.
Never mind. Dead army
Tormund,
just gets
come
bigger
on.
and bigger.
Come on.
Oh, dude, just go. Just go.
Just
get
go.
out of there.
Everybody just go at this point. You can't hold them off any longer. This is the end.
All right. Come on, move it.
Yes, Giant,
Yes.
come with us.
Oh, I hope he makes it.
Can
you
they
support
walk
him?
in water like how in Pirates of the Caribbean can?
Oh no, I don't know if he can make it. I hope he does. But
Obviously not all of them made it. Just wonder how many did. Looks like they're the last ones living there, so
no.
they did what you could. There's one boat waiting for them. Go.
What is the giant gonna do?
He's gonna walk.
That's what I was hoping.
I hope it doesn't get taken down. I don't think they can take him down unless they overrun him.
Is
So,
it gonna make it?
because it's not like zombies where one bite and they die. They have to be like
literally
killed.
take him down.
Get infected. It's like they have to be killed first. It doesn't seem like they're going into the water though, so maybe they can't go in the water.
No.
I mean, I feel like that makes sense, like you said. I have to go to the bathroom so bad, but I don't want to pause it because this is so good, but so awful.
At that point, you just have to fight so the others can escape.
Yeah, maybe some of them were the people trying to hold them off as long as possible.
I'm sure a lot of them were. Nobody likes you.
What is he looking at?
I don't know. I guess how big the army is. Is he gonna tell him to attack?
What? No. Oh shit. I hope he's not telling
Oh
him
no.
to attack.
Is he making a wave or something? I don't know what his powers are.
I don't think he can make a wave. I hope he can't
Is he
freeze the
making
water.
ice? I know, that's what I was
Yeah.
afraid of.
If you can freeze water and then walk across it, I hope not.
Oh, he's bringing him to life.
Oh,
He's raising all the ones he just killed. So they don't automatically come up, they have to be raised. Oh. Shit.
Oh.
It really sucks to see that, but it's also knowledge you didn't have.
Yeah. Well, also, all the other Night's Watch have seen it now. Because
Yeah,
only
more
some of them
proof.
have seen White Walkers and stuff. And now this is like
You can't ignore it.
so chilling. It's kind of like any of you could be the next one. Oh my gosh, there's so many!
I know. Tom, just create a big old moat. Which wouldn't really work,
I
but you know.
need the rest of Westeros to wake up, like, now and get involved in this conflict. Also, I have to go to the bathroom. I will be back. Okay, first, general thoughts. Fantastic episode.
Yeah, it was really good.
Secondly, let's take it from the top. Yes. Arya.
Yes. I love that we're getting some progress with her story. I think it's really awesome to see her first assignment. And I'm curious about the whole, she's not ready, to see how it turns out. Like, the one girl speculating that she's not ready.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so, I wonder if it's...
Going to go wrong, or...
Yeah, and the
gonna
whole
succeed.
comment of him being like, it's the same to the
Many-faced
God. Either
Yeah.
way, of just, does that mean she might not survive it, but either way he gets a life?
Yeah.
So...
It was slightly confusing at first, and then I realized what was going on.
Oh, no, I got it.
No, from his description of, like, the whole gambling story thing, I was
yeah.
like, wait, who's gambling what?
Yeah, and then you realize the gamble is, you go, if you die, we will take care of your family.
Tyrion and Daenerys.
Yes.
He
Already an
immediately
improvement.
livens up the scene. It's interesting, the family conflict between him and Daenerys, of course. But then, actually, I felt like when he was talking to her, there was, like, this hope that he had. That, like, when he was talking about how he served a bad ruler before, and now he has he was trying to check her out to see if she would be
worthy of him.
Yes. And what's funny is I felt
versa.
like the beginning of the season, he certainly didn't feel that way, but after being around Varys and being around Jorah especially, I feel like he developed a little bit of like a seed of hope that perhaps she could be the one that he was willing to back.
I think it's also just at the beginning of the season, he was really in such a dark place personally that he needed that time no matter what to kind of get out of that hole he was in. And this does give him another cause to live for. I feel like it was like greatly needed for Daenerys' storyline, because the problem is she was everybody who was around her was not at her level. She had kicked out Jorah.
Yeah.
The dragons are all locked up. Everybody else is dead or injured, and so we needed somebody to, because she was such a powerful person at the beginning, you needed another powerful person to bring her back up to the level that she's supposed to be at as a character.
Yeah, and also, even though I love Jorah, and I think he was the best advisor out of the ones she had, I do feel like he doesn't have the mind that Tyrion does. Jorah is definitely like a warrior, and he gives her good advice.
But he's still
Certainly
a
better
worshiper.
than other people. Yes, exactly. He doesn't have like the keen cunning that Tyrion does, and so she was really lacking that in her rule, and some of the choices she made were really naive, or maybe even just straight up mistakes. And I felt like the conversation Tyrion was having with her in this episode, he was like really testing her, you know, checking her out, and yeah, exactly. And so I'm really excited to see where it goes, because I feel like, well, first of all, the actors have good chemistry with each other, so they're not boring, even though they're having this conversation where they're just sitting in two chairs. Yeah. But also, I think that it will make her reign a bit more interesting, like when he was talking about who's going to support you in Westeros. Like, even if you get the common people, which is unlikely.
Yeah. I think he brought in a very important dose of reality, because the thing about it is, with her uprising, it was sort of, everybody was a little bit of a yes man, which is kind of what you need in terms of an uprising. But now that you're gaining the power, you need to bring reality into it. And that's really what Tyrion excels best at, is he has no rose-colored glasses. It's all business, or I guess bottom line, but still really interesting.
One of the things I do like about Daenerys is her kind of like can-do attitude, where she's like, I have nothing, but you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it anyway. But I have been criticizing a lot of her choices in terms of how she's going to deal with Westeros, like marrying his daughter instead of marrying a Westerosi and stuff like that. And it's because of her lack of knowledge about Westeros. Jorah can tell her about it, or like I assume Sarah Barristan did as well. But he's the one who was mired in like the political aspects of it, and like how the houses interact with each other. Like when he was naming all the houses and was like, no, and he was like, maybe the Tyrells. So he's the only one who could really do that for her for future war.
Yeah, and then also I feel like for Sir Barrister and Jorah, is their knowledge is almost a little bit out of date, because it's always so ever evolving that Tyrion is really the only one like in the like front and center of the current political times.
Yes. The two things I'm looking forward to: Tyrion helping Daenerys' reign become more interesting, getting her freaking dragons out.
Because I think he'll realize that's one of her strongest plays, is that you have the dragons behind you.
Yeah. Maybe he'll be like, this is how we train them.
Right.
I don't know. He seems to know a lot of stuff. I have written down here, Kevin, ? Because I feel like we don't know very much about Kevin Lannister.
Oh.
And he has returned so quickly after Cersei was arrested, which I'm excited for.
Not surprised, he's like the only one left.
Yeah, and the fact that he won't see Cersei. We saw him be like, I'm not going to accept your rule. So I do really wonder if he's going to become a bigger player who's semi-opposed to Cersei. I mean, because you'd think that he'd at least see her, but he didn't even do that. So it's kind of like...
Well, the thing is, like we were saying before, I think he's more of a political long-term person. And I think he can tell that this is just another blow to Cersei's power. Because even if she does get out, she was still locked up like a common prisoner.
Yeah.
So, again, that's another blow to her power. So I do think he wants to avoid that association and see how the chips fall.
Yeah, I also wonder if he blames her a little bit for, like, the rest of the family being dead and Lancel being in... Because he's Lancel's dad. Lancel being in the faith and, like, all this stuff that happened.
With it, yeah.
You know?
Because she's the one who gave him the power.
Yeah.
So I think in his mind it might even be a little bit of your own comeuppance.
Yeah, well, he also knows that they don't have any money. So, like, I mean, he removed himself from the situation, I think, because he sees what a chaotic person she is, and maybe perhaps
he sees the potential moves ahead, and he realized it was not a
he's like, it would
wise
not be good for me
decision.
to stay here. All the rest of us are dead, except for Jamie. They're showing us these Cersei scenes, and they're really like dramatic, and they're almost shot from the perspective of Cersei's despair, like almost as if we're supposed to have sympathy for her, and maybe some people do, but I do not have any sympathy for her. I'm not like reveling in her torture either. I just feel nothing. Like, I'm happy that she's away from causing trouble to everyone else, but I like don't care. Like, during these scenes, I think I'm all blank faced. I'm just like, whatever, Cersei.
I think
don't
they
care.
show it in, for me, part of the, I like they show it in this light, honestly, because it makes her no different than everybody else.
Yeah.
And I like that they show it that way, because if she could see it, it's honestly worse for her that it's the exact same as what everybody else would be dealing with, because it makes her not better than them.
More insignificant.
Exactly.
Just like everyone else, yeah.
Like, I feel like if she was watching this and she saw this happen to her, it's almost worse that it's viewed the exact same.
I am a little bit worried about that one guy who visited her and was like, the work is still, I don't know.
Yeah, obviously that's still going to come back around.
I think is about the mountain and his crazy experiments. It's making me nervous.
What if he turns him into a White Walker?
I don't know. Sansa finding out that Bran and Rickon are alive.
I know. I wonder. I'm so happy that she found out, though.
Yeah.
Because that gives her a reason, like some hope.
Agreed. I think that she was really feeling...
Especially...
what?
Because they are in line for for Winterfell.
Yeah.
That's something that other people can rally behind as well, not just her. If other people in the city find out that some boys live.
Well, because they wanted Sansa to help solidify their hold on the North so that they could find loyalty for the houses. But if she is not the last living Stark, and in fact there are other Starks who can hold Winterfell.
Other male Starks that can hold Winterfell.
So I'm so glad she found out. I still want her to kill Ramsay. If she does not kill Ramsay, I do not think it was worth it for this storyline for her to be there. I'm sorry, I don't. Even though she found out the two boys were living, because she has nowhere they are. I need the satisfaction of her just ruining him, or Theon doing it at the end of the season and escaping with Theon and killing Ramsay. Like, I just need him dead.
Also accept if Brienne kills him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm cool with that, too.
I need her to really throw a wrench in the Bolton's plans. Otherwise, I feel like it's a waste of a season that's a repeat of Joffrey and Baelish and all this other stuff that doesn't fulfill my hopes and dreams for her.
You know what else I wouldn't be opposed to?
Hopes and dreams for her.
If she had a romance story with Pod. Because he's nice.
Yeah, right? I love Pod. He needs someone awesome to pair with. So Jon at the wall.
Yes. Oh,
it was so good, and also such a surprise, because I feel like I
didn't expect that much to happen. I thought it would be, he would go there and he would, rally as many of them as he could, and then the others would trickle in later. I do get why this, because we were wondering with so many episodes, just being like, man, they're taking their sweet time with this, and I get because they wanted it to be near the finale.
Yeah.
So...
It was interesting because I did see, was it last episode? I don't remember if it was last episode, but I was like, Sam gave him Dragonglass. He's definitely going to have to kill a White Walker.
Right.
But I didn't expect like the entire army to come. And also, it's so good that I don't know why the show doesn't have more of it. It's like,
again,
it's kind of like how
so many storylines.
While I appreciate the dragons, I could use more wolves, to be honest. Like, I wish we saw Ghost more, and, Summer, and
I think
what's Rickon's I don't remember Rickon's wolf's name, but I wish that we had seen them more and they didn't spend so much of their CGI budget on dragons. Although this season we haven't seen even very much of them.
In general, I wish they had more of the mythicalness of it, because sort of season 1 you have that sort of like a little bit of that kind of vibe, and then it just gets lost in the political turmoil, and I wish there was more just sprinkling of it, even if they just sort of like had more history stories about other mythical creatures and stuff like that. I mean, they did have some in this episode. They were also talking about
ice spiders.
Yeah, ice spiders.
I remember
and stuff like
that.
So I just wish they had a little more, even if it's just like, oh, look at this tapestry that has this ancient thing or whatever,
Well, it's also like, it's not that I always need more fantasy, by the way, because I feel like they've had fantastic political plot lines in the past, but this season the political plot lines are a bit not as good, and they are a bit staggering. So when they start bringing up the wall and all the fight here, I'm just like, I just get so excited. I don't know, it's just my jam. And I love the wildlings and how they're like the conflict that they have with the Night's Watch and getting them through, and then teaming up together and all this stuff, and also the conflict Jon has with the other people in the Night's Watch. So I just find that so fascinating.
And then the whole thing of now they don't have the dragon glass because it all got left behind, except for Jon's sword.
Yes, Jon's sword. Obviously. Oh my god, I totally forgot. He was able to fight a White Walker. And is it just because it's Jon's?
Like some mythical, you're the chosen one?
The king, the White Walker guy, the head White Walker guy, was looking at him funny. And, like, because he killed the one who was also surprised. But the one standing on the cliff, when Jon was, like, kneeling there, and it was so dramatic with the fog behind him and the music and everything, and he was just so exhausted, just the way that guy was looking at him was like, something. You know what I mean? Like, this means something.
Well, I mean, the Winterfell line is really old. I do wonder if he may have, like, fought one of his great ancestors or something and still remembers that. Yeah. Something like that. I would love if it had that level of backstory.
Yeah, right?
I imagine it might not be something they get to in the show, but, like, if it existed in the books, I think it would be really interesting.
We've talked a lot about the mythicalness of the Starks, them being able to see through first of all, even having the direwolves, and then seeing their connection with the direwolves, and the fact that they have Winterfell, and one of their ancestors built the wall themselves. Like, they have such
he might remember
history.
Yeah, and then you also still have, like, even Bran with his sight. Like, that could be something that's also genetic.
Calling him into the north. Like, I just feel like they have such a connection to the north, and thus must have some really big connection with the White Walkers.
I do hope at some point they that is more expanded on.
Yes.
Because I would love it.
I was so disappointed. Well, first of all, we got a heads up when that lady was going to die. I wish I remembered her name. Because with the kids loading in the boat.
Yeah, we were like,
if they didn't show that, it would have been more shocking, her death. But we were like, oh, it's coming.
Yep.
I was super happy that the giant made it out, though. Yep. He seemed to be the only one, which was kind of sad. He didn't have a group of people because
there's not that many giants left anymore. That's the problem.
That's true.
He
needs a lady giant.
I'm so curious about what's going to happen when they get back.
Yeah, right.
Because it's coming. Like, there's no delay. Literally, all of them saw it.
I do wonder also where they're going with Ollie, because they show him a lot. They had this conversation with Sam, and I don't know if it's going to go the way, like you said, of him making a stupid plan and something going wrong, but he thinks it's right, or if he's going to see the wildlings come in, like, traumatized by what happened, and perhaps seeing that, like, we are the same sort of kind, I don't know.
Honestly, if he does do a stupid thing, I don't know if it's going to be a stupid thing to Jon or a stupid thing to Tormund.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think he's going to do something stupid and attack the wildlings or something. Yeah, like, I think that's what's going to go wrong. And perhaps Jon is going to have to execute him for betraying them. I don't know.
I don't know, though. But because the problem is, though, if they end up hurting Ollie, I don't know if you can re-rally the support of... Yeah, like, that might just be like a unbreakable rift between them, because it's already going to be really tight between the men of the wall, the watch, and the wildings. So that could be the thing that just snaps whatever small piece is made.
Because Jon has had to make tough choices before, and he's going to have to make tough choices in the future. And that's something that the show really likes to put on Jon, like having to decide if he needs to execute this man or not execute him, and whether to let the wildlings through or to not let the wildlings through. They like giving him tough choices.
Or not kill Mance.
Yeah, right.
I mean, either way, kill Mance or let Mance get burned alive.
And it's one of the ways that they show his development, like when Maester Aemon was like, kill the boy. His growth as a man, he has to make all these tough decisions as Lord Commander. So that's why it makes me think that Ollie's going to do something like maybe kill a bunch of wildlings, maybe there's a fire, maybe something he does stupidly, and Jon is going to have to, like, take a stance and be like, this was the wrong thing. Kind of like how Robb did. But then it ruined Robb, so, like, maybe you shouldn't, Jon.
Yeah. Well, it's also the difference is Ollie is a kid.
Yeah, that is a major difference.
The terms of punishment, it would be something different.
Yeah, but then wouldn't the wildlings be pissed then?
I'm much more worried that Ollie is going to do something to Tormund and then Tormund. I can't remember every time.
You're mixing Tormund and Tormund together, which is what's funny.
I know. It's because the subtitles, I see it on the screen, and in my head I think about his pronouns. But then I'm worried that he's going to reactively hurt Ollie, and that's going to be the problem. It's not even going to be Jon's doing. It's going to be Jon having to clean up the mess.
Also, we could be totally wrong. It's
nothing.
Yeah.
Could be nothing. Could be, yes, I'm on your side now, Jon.
Maybe he makes friends with that lady's kids. 2 girls.
Oh, maybe. That'd be cool.
Like, I'd be interested to see a lot more about wildlings connecting with the Night's Watch and all this stuff when they arrive. And, oh my gosh.
I would be down for that.
Oh, yeah. So, speaking more about the Night King stuff, this felt like a planned attack. This wasn't like random, these wildlings are camped out here. This was like they knew something. The fact that they had kids attacking that girl, the fact that they
feel like
came at that exact moment when the Night's Watch was there, I definitely think that they have like dead spies or somehow able to do that.
I wonder if it's they saw them go, like they were watching the wall and saw them traveling there, and the thing is they would have already known that they would have had an eye on both. They would have had an eye on the wildlings and the eye on John. So I wonder if they were like, oh, now they're all together. Here's our chance.
And it definitely lends a more sinister edge to them because they are not just chaos. They're not just plain zombies. These White Walkers have war strategy. They know stuff. They've got spies. That means that they even have more motivation perhaps than what we were attributing to them. Like, I
mean, that's the thing is they do have a king. Like literally they have a king, and it's no different than everybody else's. You know, before you view him as like a mythical creature, but as a creature, not as like a intellectual group. But they are
like a rival kingdom. And I really need Westeros to get it together. Like, I don't even care who's happen. I mean, I do care because I hate Cersei. But I need them to start backing the Night's Watch. It feels like they're so disconnected. Because I know
they don't believe it still.
Well, also, they have this blockade with the Boltons, right? Yeah. So, like, normally the Boltons wouldn't be there, so the Night's Watch could rely on the Warden of the North to maybe get the news out. But they can't do that. Even though he wrote and asked for help, Boltons don't give a shit, so they're not going to be spreading that info, you know?
Well, besides that, the others still don't believe him because they haven't seen the White Walkers until there's enough talk.
Yeah.
And enough people saying it and actually coming across, they're not going to give a damn because politically that's just how it works.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure some houses probably believe it, probably like
the ones who are on the north side.
Yeah, but they're so preoccupied with their own war and, you know, now they're...
the inner civil war.
So, I need them to eventually. The very end of this episode. So good. I thought it was so chilling how he... At first we were confused and then he just raises his arms and then the bodies get up and you're just like...
But I still think that's important knowledge to have because I don't know if we realized that that's how they're raised. So if you take them down...
Well, we know they control them, but...
Yeah, but that means if you are able to... The question is, one, can any, like, higher up White Walker raise people or is it just the king?
Yeah, that's true.
But if you can take out the leaders, then they can't create more.
Yeah, exactly. And then your people stay dead. It was a good It was a good ending to an episode, that's for certain, because it is creepy as hell.
I do wonder, though, of the thing about it is they don't age like the ones that are raised from the dead. They're just what they are. Yeah. Are White Walkers, like the actual like leader White Walkers, do they like give birth to kids?
No,
or
remember?
Is it, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to roll back to. Is like, or is it that they take living babies and then the living babies are the ones that get turned into the White Walkers who do grow up and lead?
Because we saw that. And like what happens, like are toddler White Walkers running around because they were babies? Clearly they have to be raised.
Yeah, but...
Or do they like go into a cocoon and then come out full White Walker? Like
Yeah, no, so I'm really curious about how that... Because I imagine those are the ones who are, like, obviously the leaders is the ones born and raised. Well, I guess captured and raised.
That's his name. That's the one who's given up the baby's Craster. I forgot his name. Yeah, I don't know. Because we definitely saw him turning that baby into a White Walker.
Yeah.
So...
But then it's a question of, like, how many are there then, you know? So it'll be interesting.
How many sons did Craster have, I guess?
Yeah.
But, yeah, a fantastic episode. I'm really looking forward to the next two ones. But I think that this one blew some of the other episodes of the season out of the water. Definitely.
I mean, I liked a lot of the ones this season.
No, me too. I like it, but...
Yeah, it was good.
When we got to this part, I was so excited.
Even before that, finally interesting things with Arya, finally some progress with Sansa, some progress with Daenerys and Tyrion finally meeting up. So overall, it was really... Obviously, it's a build-up to the rest of the season, but this was, I think, where we really needed to be.
Exactly.
To be, like, fully invested in everybody's story. Yeah, it was good. It was great.
Yep.
Let us know your thoughts down below. What was your favorite part? When you watched this, were you really surprised with what happened with Jon's sword?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, let us know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps us out a lot. And we will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Holy crap, I had to pee so bad. Can I steal those slippers real quick? If you're not going anywhere. Bam. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. And then I have here written down a powerful statement, but I don't know what I was talking about when I wrote it. I have no idea what I'm referring to. So, maybe it was about Jon's speech. Maybe it was not.
Probably.
Maybe it happened before. Sorry, I almost choked on the water.